call out members of the House of Parliament when he is accused of actually controlling both houses in terms of influence?
Fred, for me, the question is not even to have the moral authority. The question is that if the president finally wants to fight corruption, is he genuine? You know, Fred, people can always have their Damascus moment. So has he had a Damascus moment and now he wants to change Kenya? If that is the case, give it to him. Mm-hmm. And remember that most of the UDA members of parliament, most of the ODM members of parliament are my friends. Like now, Honorable Gakwe is my friend.
Damascus movement.
And we have talked.
The sorrow to Paul.
Yes. So he has not, what they told me is that the president was not genuine and they found it very disrespectful being addressed by the commander-in-chief.
No, that's a very serious allegation here.
No, it is. It is because let me tell you, Fred, stories, history, evidence can be there. Ruto was a member of parliament, was he not? He has been a deputy president. He has been a minister. He is now the president. He said that there was a bill which was passed, anti-money laundering bill. On whose behalf was it passed? He said it in Homa Bay, that members of parliament get money to pass a bill or write a report or look the other way around. Who sends most of the bills in parliament? It's the president. Mm-hmm. So who is the commander in that? The commander in theft is him. Fred, let's not go left, right, and center. The allegations, even if you look at the Auditor General's reports, are very clear. The president says that he is a consumer of raw intelligence, which means that for the 3 years he's been commander-in-chief, he has been receiving raw intelligence, how theft is taking place in parliament, but not just in parliament. Theft is taking place in the county assembly, it's taking place in the executive of the county government, it's taking place in all parastations. He receives raw intelligence. What does he do with them? Mm-hmm. You know, in developed world, what could have happened is the president could have been forced to resign and present this evidence before the DCI for investigation. Fred, let us not talk as if Kenya is a public property that when it is being looted, no one cares. It pains me. Fred, let me just say something that is very personal to me. I grew up in Mombasa, and I know how drugs are consuming my fellow colleagues I went to school with. The one I grew up in the village. I grew up in Magongo Bukole. Magongo Bukole was a drug zone. In fact, if you went to town in Mombasa and told a lady that I come from Magongo, they won't date you. Because they used to call it Mwisho Matatu, where Matatu cannot go inside. Now there is a den of everything else. Fred, has it not been my Catholic values, my father being a catechist, my sister being a bishop, and the strictness that we are brought up with, Fred, maybe it could be possible that one of my brothers and sisters could have gone into drugs. And drugs is consuming people because the barons are the ones saying they are fighting it. You get me? When you get someone who's a drug baron being elected to head a region, yet he's the drug baron, drugs cannot be fought. So Fred, we're asking here, I think Jesus was not in KCB Leadership Center because Jesus could have asked, take the first stone. Mm-hmm. And if Jesus could have asked the person take the first stone, the first person to leave the scene could be the president, followed by his brother. Because Fred, let's be honest, and let's even put it this way, maybe Mheshimiwa. William Ruto and Raila Odinga are the people who give ODM ticket and UDA ticket to these MPs, isn't it? So they gave thieves tickets. Gakuya, you're on a UDA ticket, isn't it? You are a thief. You received a UDA ticket from the president as a thief.
But not from the president,
so
from the people of Kenya.
But I'm saying the party ticket for UDA was given by the party that he had, isn't it? Raila Odinga gave ODM that. And we know, Fred, it starts like this. Corruption cannot be ended by shouting in that place. Fred, let me tell you how the script begins. We have IBC now, isn't it? How have they been selected? First, we have the select panel. Who bribed to get that position? Then once they have been bribed to get the position, they select an IBC panel. which also bribe to get that position. Then members of parliament have to get these positions after also spending their money. The amount of money used in campaigns is crazy, even bribing election officials. Now, when you come to parliament, Fred, your salary around 900,000, 800,000. You are taking a mortgage for what? How much? 30 million to pay for 3 years. All your money is gone there if you're a first-time MP. Now you are at somebody's favor. Now you ask. The president says something very important, Fred, called anasema soko huru. You know what soko huru is? If you translate that to English, you'll be sick. It's called free market. Mm-hmm. Free market economy is whereby we have supplier and demand. Means that there's somebody supplying corruption money, and there are people demanding corruption money. Okay. So it's willing buyer, willing seller. So who is the buyer? Is the president buying what he wants? And who is the seller? It is MP selling these things they want to do. So it has been created by him. Okay. And if the president wants the MPs to go home, the party can discipline them. Okay. If Raila Odinga wants the party to go home, the party can discipline them. And I want to end, Fred, by saying, just 1 minute, allow me. Raila Odinga and William Ruto came together as brothers to say they stabilize the country, isn't it? Let me tell you what they don't like each other. They are brought together by commercial interest. And this commercial interest they're enjoying, they should be the first people to take the bullet. If they take it, they should go. He said that they should be shot before. Now they should be arrested. Let us see arrests and shots.
Thank you, Prof, for that. And now the Standard lays the blame on the speakers of both houses, Bwana Gakuya.